Chairperson Ford and committee members, thank you. My name is Eric Tanouye with Hawaii Floriculture Industry Association, HEFNA. We're a group of about 300 members statewide. 60% is on the Big Island, and we're all small business. We are not large business. A lot of our members are mom and pop, husband and wife operations, and we really need the technology. I will stand by my testimony submitted. We strongly oppose Bill 79. First, what I'd like to do is point out that the exemption clause is not really an exemption clause because it's going to require us to use a USDA biosafety level number 3 facility. It will make growing biotechnology crops in floriculture and ornamentals almost impossible, and leaving alone the economics of producing crops in that kind of facility. So that is very difficult to have in the bill. It would make it very difficult. Floriculture is a fashion and vanity industry also. So what we need really is not that our crops stay the same forever. Our crops are changing and evolving with the demand of the marketplace. We need, and the pressure on our growers is we need a breeding program and biotechnology program together, because it is not always very easy where you can have a conventional breeding program do what we need to do, especially in the area of resistance to invasive pests and diseases. This is where the tools of the trade come in with biotechnology. And to deny that for our industry because we're a non-edible industry is absurd. To leave us in the dark would only mean that in a strong global competition, you would basically be making the decision for our members, wherever they are, on the island or the state for that matter, to be denied and to be not competitive. And that means at the time, as of Haas 2011, $70 million that our industry is worth in 2011, you would be saying that would be insignificant. You would be saying that the livelihoods of our 300 plus members is not worth it. And then we have to come back and strongly disagree with you on that. We really need you to be visionary in this point, and to do more research, to get educated about this innovative technology. So in summary, thank you for being open, hearing my testimony. We hope that you get more information, get more educated, because I think we would like to see this bill defeated. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, we're going to go to Pahoa.
Thank you. We have a single testifier. Mr. Howard Rosen will be speaking on Bill number 79 in support, representing himself. Whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Thank you, Council, and thank you to all concerned. First, I'd like to say that any industry that is concerned with profit for vanity or things of this nature over the perpetuation of life itself needs to check itself and really have some serious soul reflection as to where their soul lies on that. The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. GMOs are not righteous. The industry-supported science that touts the benefits of GMOs does not for a second take responsibility for the fact that GMOs have been directly linked to the reduction of bees countrywide and the reduction of natural crops and seeds that could perpetuate themselves, as have been done for millennia. When you have to go to a company to get your food and jump through their hoops like people do in certain nations in Africa, where starvation's off the hook, but you have to go through the companies to get your seed rather than perpetuate them yourself, is a form of slavery, and it should be intolerated. I fully support the prohibition of GMOs worldwide. If you want to do some GMO research in your controlled laboratory and not let them out to the general public, that may be one thing, but to do GMO testing and to let them out, as the papaya seed was several years ago, is to wreak havoc for future generations. GMOs have been directly linked to the mass suicides of farmers all over India because their traditional farming techniques no longer yield. Farmers throughout the United States have lost their livelihood because GMOs by Monsanto's, the Roundup Ready crops, have seeped into and been seeded into their normal crops, where now Monsanto's has tried to take the farms away from family farmers who have had their farms for generations by saying that they stole their crop when it came in on the seed off of Monsanto's trucks. GMOs are just not Pono. Crisscrossing life itself in DNA and RNA for profit is just not worth it. As far as the benefits of insulin and other things of that nature that have come up, it's been proven in double-blind placebo tests that proper diet and the introduction of nutraceuticals, which are pharmaceutical-grade whole nutrients that are grown from organic, nutrient-rich whole foods, have done the same as far as curing diabetes completely without the use of insulin. And this is documented in Harper's Biochemistry and the Physician's Desk reference if he's looking there under Ambertos. I fully support the prohibition of GMOs worldwide.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pahoa. We're going to call Elton Mao, Dr. Roy Lozano, followed by Shauna Wolf and Donald Wessels. Mr. Mao, please start. Would you push the button? Yeah, turn, the red light goes on. Okay, and keep it close to you.
Okay, is it ready?
Please give your name first.
Hello, my name is Elton Mao. I'm currently the president of the Orchid Growers of Hawaii, statewide association of 100 commercial orchid growers. I would like to state that the Orchid Growers of Hawaii are against Bill 79, which would prohibit genetically modified organisms. The association is currently awaiting final stages of research and testing of virus-resistant orchid plants that were developed by the University of Hawaii College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources. A virus in orchids causes a brown discoloration, especially on white orchid flowers, the main product of the cut flower orchid industry. Once the plants are infected with the virus, there is no cure, and the plants must be discarded. The infected plants causes loss of productivity and revenue for the growers. If Bill 79 is passed, then the Orchid Growers of Hawaii may never be able to use this valuable tool or any future tools that involve genetic modification. We urge to vote against Bill 79.
Thank you, Mr. Mao.